yourself.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're gonna be talking about who winning this battle so far between Ross and Drake. Let's talk about it. So this whole battle situation is completely spun and then a complete 180. I don't know how this went from Kendrick against Drake and J. Cole for doing the first person shooter, and Kendrick felt like it was some subs coming his way, so he addressed it, right? How did that go from them to Ross involving himself, unfollowing Drake, all these other different guys jumping in this beef, right? Like, this is, we seen this before. This kind of remind me of that situation with Dirk and NBA Youngboy, where everybody kind of just had to pick their sides and who they was rocking with. But this is it's taken away from the art form. Like, I really feel like that. Like, it's just too many extra people in it. But since they in it, I mean, if it's gonna make good music, that's good for hip hop, right? So we all know Drake dropped that drop a Give Me 50, which I liked. I mean, Drake was spitting some bars on there. If that's really him, that's not no AI. I believe it's been confirmed that's his, just a leak track that he was gonna drop. I like it. It's hard. You know what I mean? Drake dropping bars. I like witty raps. You know what I'm saying? I always like bars and metaphors, and so Drake, he on there spitting and he doing this thing. So salute to Drizzy on that. He dropped that. He took some shots at a lot of different guys, and I think that's kind of what brought the Ross situation in, because even though Ross unfollowed him, that was light. He didn't even have to address that. The fact that he addressed it, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of a he didn't have to do that, but he did, and that's what brought Ross in it. You know what I mean? And Ross dropped that champagne moments, and he spoke on it, and he really was just cracking a lot of jokes. Like, Ross is a troller. He like 50. Him and 50 are very similar. I don't know if he's as like strategic as 50 with his trolling. I mean, Ross gonna troll and he gonna market. 50 gonna troll and he gonna market. But 50 know how to troll and really like bio publishing, and you know what I'm saying? Now you owe him money. He that type of guy. That's what I'm talking about when I say that strategic. But Ross is a high level troller, man. And I think that Drake gonna have his hands full dealing with Ross just from a trolling standpoint, from a music standpoint. I mean, Drake, that's not even you know what I mean? You can't even really put them two on the same level. Ross has made a lot of good music, but Drake on a different tier. I think everybody will agree with that. So musically, I don't even think it would be close. But like, if Ross just continue to troll him like he been doing them, calling him white boy, talking about you got Dockers with no underwear. They be saying white boys do that. They wear Dockers with no underwear. You know what I mean? He said he got a nose job. He put up some pictures showing his old nose, his new nose. Talking about he got the lipo. He got the sketched out abs. They be getting them sketched out abs. Now, I've been called that out. As somebody who worked hard to get six-pack abs naturally, right? It's like all of that body surgery stuff fades away if you don't. There's a discipline level that you have to keep your body fat percentage low for you to have visible abs all year round. Like, I got abs all year round. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that takes a level of discipline. If you don't got that, I don't care how many surgeries you get, that stuff gonna always go away. You know what I'm saying? You fighting the laws of nature, of biology. You know what I'm saying? Your natural biology. But called him out on the fake abs, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Say he need to give Wayne and Baby some more money. They gave him his buzz and rap a lot. He throwing out some shots out there, just trolling, keep calling them white boy. And Drake, he like I said, the drop and Give Me 50 was the harder between champagne moments. And the drop and Give Me 50 Drake diss was way harder. Like, way harder. Even though I like, Ross, it was cool. Like, typical Ross flow. But the Drake diss was way harder. It was way harder. Now, for some reason, it did kind of sound a little bit like Drake was like, somebody wrote some bars in there for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can kind of tell maybe somebody might have wrote or added some lines in there. You know what I mean? Just kind of how it sounded. But Drake had the heart of this to me. You know what I mean? So, in my honest opinion, I would say between Drake and Ross, I say I kind of get an edge to Drake because I like his diss a little bit more. Ross just trolling harder. You know what I'm saying? Ross trolling hard. And that's what he do. He's become that. He gonna troll and he gonna market. So he really just doing a really good job of trolling Drake. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he the white boy that want to hang out with the black guys and stuff like that. That might be a shot at Drake. He a part of rap culture, but Drake mix. I mean, he black. His father black. He cool with his father. Drake black. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's going on with that situation, but just the fact that Ross was able to like angle himself in here, I like that. I looked at it like he saw an opportunity and he kind of like just pushed himself in. And then the reason that Ross even saying at the end is because Drake sent a cease and desist to French Montana behind a song that he didn't want to release. Like, why would that make you upset? Why would that make you upset? Talking about you called the police on my dog. Like, no, that's just regular legal proceeding. That's if he put a cease and desist, he didn't want the song out. Like, that's music stuff. That's business stuff. And Ross being a high level businessman, I couldn't see him not understanding that. So that don't make sense to me. It really just sounded like it was a smart strategic marketing move. He saw a lot of guys was kind of going at Drake, and he looked at try to find a way to angle himself in there. You know what I'm saying? I unfollowed Drake. Oh, that wasn't enough. Okay, I'm riding around bumping Kendrick. Okay, that wasn't enough. You see what I'm saying? Ross, he kind of just he just put himself in it. He really didn't have nothing to do with it. He put himself in it. But that was smart. That's smart business. You feel what I'm saying? Because one thing Ross can do, he can take some disses. He can take some. Ross, he got money. He built a really big business empire outside of rap music, and that got him on a different tier. That got him on a different level. So Ross got the money, and it's really just about constant marketing to keep his businesses going. You know what I mean? So he found a way, and he saw an angle to get himself involved in this beef with the upper tier rappers, the Drake, the J. Cole. You know what I'm saying? The Kendrick. Like, he shouldn't even be involved in that. So, but the way he found his way in, I gotta salute him, because his catalog probably spinning. Wingstop and all that probably jumping for him. All his hair products jumping just for jumping in a beef with Drake. But musically, I would say Drake is winning right now. He got the harder diss song, because his diss song harder than Champagne Moments. And it's kind of like getting a little like goofy WWE type. Even though I love hip hop, I love rap, but this ain't like a regular battle. This ain't like the Nas and Jay-Z. This ain't like the, you know what I'm saying? This don't remind me of like the Cameron and Dipset, or Cameron and True Life, or the State Property and Locks. Like, this don't remind me of that. It's like, it's different. This one's different. This don't even remind me of Drake and Meek. You know what I'm saying? This don't even remind me of that. So it's like, it's weird right now, but hopefully we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all let me know who y'all think winning. Like, who do y'all think is winning in this beef between Ross and Drake? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This the guy Hoods being there. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Comment. Don't forget, it's the guy Hoods being there. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.